Hey, watch this review here where they look at the Marvel Superhero Squad Sentinel Cyclops 2-pack. Well, it's actually the Mega Pack. Picked this up from Marshall's back in May, apparently, for $7. The suggested retail, according to Marshall's, is $10, so that's pretty cool. Now, I had left him in box originally just because I figured if I found the other version of him with the more traditional colors I was used to, I'd return this one, get that one possibly. Or maybe get that one, the other one, then buy more of them. I don't know. But, obviously that never materialized. I have a feeling I'd probably end up buying a whole bunch of them if they ever did get more of them in, but they just had the Fin Fang Foom, but wasn't interested in him. At any rate, I think it's finally time to take this one out of package, so hold on a second. I really liked the packaging, and it looked like it was an easy remove, but as I was going along, it just kind of all came apart on me, so nah. I don't know, I'll probably gut it and then save portions of it and stick them places or whatever. Now, the really stupid thing too is even this backdrop here, this mini diorama, the way that's glued in and stuff basically entails no matter what you do to remove the figures, it will rip the thing open because you have to pull the blister off to get the little bendies off him. But here we have the Sentinel in all its glory, as well as the astonishing Cyclops here. Now, I'm not a real fan of the Marvel Superhero Squad, and I haven't really even seen an episode of the cartoon yet. I guess it is a cartoon first, then a figure series, but someday I will see a cartoon, or at least this cartoon. But it's a pretty cute looking line of figures. Not entirely my thing, mind you, because they use a lot of pre-poses, but previously I did pick up this blob here, who I thought was pretty cool, and it's a Sentinel, so it does kind of rock. Let's just have a quick look at Cyclops before I forget. These things only have 2 points for articulation, one for each arm, so he can either be pointing down at the ground, up at the sky, because he's real cool, or tapping his visor here to release an optic blast, which I don't think he technically needs to even do anymore, but, and then his hand can be out like this, but as you'll see, he can't stand like that, so I don't even really see why they gave the option, but hey, whatever. So that is the astonishing Cyclops. Now on to the real reason that I picked up this pack, the Sentinel here. As you can see, it's a really cool sculpt. I believe they use the same sculpt for both the Sentinels so far, although, obviously this was replaced with a circular part, and maybe there's another minor ornamental change here or there, and obviously the paint job was different, but that's not the sculpt. So apparently the other Sentinel I was thinking of came out in a much earlier wave or whatever, and that's why this guy was available this time and not the other one, so Now for articulation, he actually has a bit more. He has rotating wrists, which gives him a kind of cool, so you can get kind of a few motions in and stuff. He doesn't have tendrils or anything, so no customization there. And then the arms won't even go all the way up. Rotating head, rotating waist, and that's the whole thing. But, for what he is, it's basically all he really needs. And, you aren't really picking him up to be super articulated or anything. You just need to get him into a certain number of poses. So you kind of have either a grabbing pose, or he's going to blast something, or you can actually probably hold some of the figures. Let me just try the blob won't fit. Of course the blob won't fit. He's the blob. Nothing moves the blob. But here we have Cyclops, who can kind of fit into this hand. So yeah, he's a pretty cool little display piece. Not much to him, but I thought, he's worth showing you guys. I love this little face sculpt and everything. It captures the element of the character, kind of, or at least the design. Although obviously this is a really cutified version of him. Not sure what the whole fist deal is about because they don't really punch things, so yeah, I do like him. I'm happy I picked him up. Wish I could have also picked up the other version, but hey, what do you do? If I ever see him, I definitely will pick him up at retail. Probably won't bother going online for him, but, you know, I do like this, and, you know, if you guys are kind of into this thing, I probably would recommend this, but, I mean, this is basically what you see is what you get, so not too much I could say about it. Till next time, folks. Feed the inner child. It's starving.